What's going on, man? Welcome back to another video on Leak Bets. Y'all clicked on this video because y'all are trying to find strategies to make the bread, right? Okay, so let's get into it. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. So boom, I ain't gonna do too much talking. If I said I'm going straight into it, you feel me? So I'm in my notes right now. You know what I'm saying? I already wrote my 10 that I use personally. And let me show y'all so y'all don't think everything is legitimate. This is my chalkboard that I use because chalkboard is the best to me and my preference. Focus up, focus up, focus up. So that's one that I had hit. I made 1,000 off one parlay. Then I made another 1,000 that I withdrew off one. So these are the strategies that I use that help me out every day-to-day life, how I made over 4 bands off sport band in just 3 days, you know what I'm saying? So let me just tell you, I'm gonna just go straight through it. Do y'all research. When I say do y'all research, if you got a favorite team, please bet on them. Don't just make bets. Nobody like losing money. You don't like losing money and I don't. Do your research. Everybody who you bet on, make sure you have 110% chance that they're gonna do that. Even if you have to go through other apps or whatever you use, do your research. It's nothing to just look up somebody, especially if you want to make some bread. But if it's your favorite team, bet on that player. Don't bet on a random person just cause, oh, Giannis played today, let me just bet on Giannis. No, if you don't know nothing about the Bucks, why are you with Giannis? You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, do your research, make sure everything that you know is 100% fully that you know about that player. Strategy that I say number 2, please do not just throw your money in there. That's how you, to the people that got problems, you know what I'm saying, with like gambling, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you start problems, because you just start betting money without knowing what you bet. Have something set to the side. This is my bet money. Don't just bet money that you just got. You know what I'm saying? Don't just bet money. You got paid 200 today. Don't just bet 200. Take 10 out. Like put it on like a list. Like this is what I'm gonna bet. Like it's money management on betting, especially if you bet for real. Like don't just be out there just betting all your whole bank account. Management. That's what it's called. Bet management, or you know what I'm saying? Money management. Basically, just know how to use your money. Don't be out there just splurging. You know if you can put 10 to make 100, put 50 in your account, winning, and 50 back in there because you know you made 100, you can make 10 more, 5 more, my bad. So just bet management. Just calculate all your earnings and money that you spend. Okay, number 3. If you're on there and you did your research on the player, bet for the low player. Not like the low player, but the person that you know that's, if it say somebody that you never heard of gonna get less, like bet on the low value. And what I mean when I say bet on the low value, bet on the person, like don't bet on the popular people. Like unless you really like know them for real. Do your research on the people that's on the app but not really on it. Like the folks that don't got no face for real. Like you know what I'm talking about. Like the people who just on there, like the random people. I ain't trying to throw no shade to people, but the people that just not known. Because them people, their bets be a little bit lenient. Like, you know what's your name not gonna get 12 points. You know he not finna get 300 passing yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know he not finna get 100 rushing yards. Like, just look at the people that you never seen and do your research on that person. And when you go to like stats, do it per game. Do it per, like not top 5 games. Do it top 5 games that versus that team. So say if Milwaukee Bucks play the Celtics, right? Milwaukee Bucks do the last 5 games, Milwaukee Bucks versus the Celtics. That's how you know how they play against the Celtics. Don't do Milwaukee Bucks versus the Wizards. Milwaukee Bucks versus, because they got different players on every team. You do it versus that team so you can real deal do analytics and put them together. And bet on the bench thing. Like bet on the folks that be on the bench. Like them people, they don't be doing nothing. Like bet less. Like, you know what I'm saying? No offense to the people on the bench, but just look through. Like everybody plays, but look through. Okay. Step number 4 or tip number 4, use different betting apps. Don't just use one betting app, because different betting apps have different players, different stats, and different choices. That's why I've been on, I said it a lot, but that's why I've been on Chalkboard, because Chalkboard got a bunch of options and they show you stats per player and like on every game. So that's why I say use Chalkboard. That's what I use. But it's different apps. There's plenty of apps out there like Prize Picks, Underdog, all them apps. But use them. You might use Prize Pick to look at folks' stats and then come to Chalkboard if you don't see nothing on there, and just use multiple apps to basically show you, like statistics or static or analytics about the players so you can use for one app. And like I said this before when I was like bet on value. Bet on the underdogs. Like them be the ones that's gonna get you the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bet on the underdogs. The people that just there, like, who not really like doing something, but they not like, they just the underdog. Like they, like, you know that shit, like, you know it's gonna smack 9 times out of 10 because they the underdog. They like, they not really like, the coach not looking at them for real. You know what I'm saying? They might come out, but it's like a 1 out of 10. They come out smacking. Like, but you know they gonna probably get a few playtime, be in and out records, you know? So I say just bet on the underdog. Them been making me win a lot of money. So boom, I say this, study a certain market. If you like parlays, do parlays. If you like spreads, do spreads. If you like totals, do totals. If you like money line, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever you do, focus on that one niche. Because when you're trying to go in every branch, it's like you learning something new. If you try to go for spreads and don't know what spreads are or don't know what totals are, now you're looking like, what are we doing? So I say definitely focus in one niche. If you like parlays and you've been hitting on parlays, definitely do the parlays. Definitely just do the parlays. That's all you gotta do. Just do the parlay. Like, cause the parlay is smacking. You can branch into other ones, but if you don't know about it, like, why would you do it? You know, you just learn how to do parlays, focus on that. Then you might get into other group chats, like other things, like, you feel me? You might come into mind, cause I got a Patreon, y'all, link in bio, you know, where I be giving picks and doing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I be giving picks, doing more longer videos. Like, these videos be short. I be doing longer videos in there. But you be like, folks be paying for stuff like that, like in Discords and all that other stuff. They, you know what I'm saying, be using that. But that's when you can use they picks. But why use they stuff where you could just learn for yourself and you ain't got to spend no bread? So where we at? We at tip number 7. This goes really back to number 1, but I wrote this down because I feel like it's a separate margin. Because when you do your research, it's not you searching up players, but use stat sheets. I say use like statistics. That's what it's called. Use statistics. Use that to basically, like, you know, just analyze, like, because you can tell, like, if it say he gonna get 15 assists and like his last 5 games or 6 games with that team, like back what I was saying, go to that team, it's been over 15 assists or at least 4, at least 4 out of 5, like, okay, now we working with something. I probably could, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like with this team, he doing the assist, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, sport being 50-50, but you rather have a higher chance than not having a chance at all. So use analytic charts. I say that for sure. Number 8, don't chase losses. Now what I mean when I say don't chase losses, basically, don't play a parlay or total or a spread if you don't know what you're doing. Don't just chase it. Like, I know you just got paid, but if that game ain't your game and you don't know nobody playing on the game, don't put no money on it because you chasing a loss. You don't know nothing about that player. You don't know nothing about what they did. You don't know nothing about the team. You don't know nothing. You just out there chasing. You chasing for some money. You just chasing for quick money when you're not planning and being strategic. You out there just chasing money. Don't chase a loss. Never chase no loss at all. Okay, in-play betting, like basically like live betting. What I mean when I say that, those bets are good too, because you basically can see, like, I know on certain apps, they have like second half, how many think they're gonna score, third half, you can see how many they're gonna score. I like those bets too. They're a little less by the multiplier, but basically why I like them, because when you in the game, you can literally see how good they're playing, like, and then you can make a bet in. So say if Draymond Green come out there, you know what I'm saying, he supposed to get 20 points. You know, I'm just throwing numbers out there. In the first half, he got like 11 points. That's a good chance he might get another 11 in the second half, you know. And they say he got to get over 20, but if he say he might get 13 in the first half, and you say they change, but in live sport, man, you can see how hot, like, they're heated, they're hot. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely say use that way to basically just keep going in there. At live betting is basically like number 9. I like that one. And last but not least, number 10. Take advantages of bonuses and promotions. Back to the app that I said, basically different apps have different promotions. I know you've been seeing it when folks pop up, do this, match your bets, match your picks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I love Chalkboard, you know what I'm saying, what I use so much. Because when I first joined, it matched everything that I use, you know what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is use a reference code or whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? But Prize Picks, everybody do it too. But Chalkboard, I do, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have a code, I have a code. It's in the bio or I'm gonna pop it up on screen. You can use code LEAK and it matches everything that you put in, you know what I'm saying? And the bonuses be good because if you put in 20, go to 40. If you put in 50, go to 100. And that's cash that you can use to bet. Like you ain't even using your 50 first. You using they 50 and you put it in there. But it's a great app though. I love using it. You know what I'm saying? I've been smacking in 3 days off it because they got a lot of stuff you can use. Like it's stuff in there that you ain't think that you can use that all these other apps, you know what I'm saying, ain't got. So I definitely say use that, but yeah, if you want to, but definitely take advantage of them, like promotions. Like if it say you might get one, it say Stephen Curry gonna get 0.5 points. Like click that, click it. Like all them promotions, you definitely probably in majority apps only can use one per pick, but what's one free? You get one free one and then you use another one, like that a player that you know you're hitting that. You gonna hit that like this tonight. But yeah, man, you know, short, simple video, you feel me? If y'all want longer videos, longer tips, I do have a Patreon, like I said, you know what I'm saying, in the bio. I'm just giving y'all a little like rundowns because I know y'all click on videos just to hear what the tips are, you know what I'm saying? Try to give y'all long videos that talk about anything. I'm straight to the point. That's why it ain't no edits coming up. It's just quick and simple because that's what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Leak Bets, we out. Follow the Instagram too if y'all want pics. It's called Leak Bets. Everything in the link in bio. So yeah, we out of there.